Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Central TV.
I love
Central TV is here. We here to inform you, listen and be inspired. Central TV is here. We the best now in time. Oh, listen and be inspired. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up to Central TV. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up to Central TV. Veronica the boss for Central TV. She here to give you the best. Come and listen, everybody, to Central TV. We here to give you the best. Come and listen, enjoy the show.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we want to take this time to welcome you to our PrimeTime Friday here on Samdra Network. We want to apologize for being here at this time. We had to gather our thoughts. We had to bring people on. But if you're watching us today, this is our PrimeTime Friday here on Samdra Network. It is an honor to be here again after we missed our last Friday section as we were trying to cover the happenings of the United Nimba Citizen Council, that is UNICO. That is the governing body of every Nimbanian here in the United States of America. I think the diaspora, if I'm not aware, that is the national body, national leadership. So it was hosted in Des Moines, Iowa, and I can tell you for free, if you followed us throughout the convention from we left here on Thursday, so the convention started on Friday leading up to Sunday. It was very interesting. It was my first time, being part of the national convention. And as a member of the Georgia chapter here, Unico, very, very proud you, man. You know what I'm talking about. But as it relates to the convention, it was very, very interesting as it was a political convention, political conference. So hence a lot of politics were there. To give an overall recap, so we were there to cover out the meet and greet. We're there to cover out the presidential debate. We're there to cover out the Queen contest. We're there to cover out the vice presidential debate. We also met and we interviewed some candidates who were contesting. We had the opportunity to interview the national board chairman, Honorable Isaac Kato. We interviewed Honorable Kato. We interviewed a lot of we interviewed the current vice president elect, that the young Vlule. That the Vlule appeared on Samdra Network long before he even won the election. So we covered all of those events from the Friday meet and greet, going up to the Saturday's board and Queen contest, leading up to the Sunday's election. We covered it out. We interviewed the current president of the United Nimba Citizen Council in Honorable Sam Woji. Sam Wogbe G. Sam Woji was interviewed. And yeah, overall, it was a great experience. It was a wonderful time. And Sandra TV, as we promised you, we brought you happiness live. We brought you interviews that were conducted over our time there at the United Nimba Citizen Council. And it is exciting to announce the president, as we posted on our Facebook page. But over our time there, the election was very intense, as we had three presidential candidates. We had four vice presidential candidates. We have three secretarial candidates. We have three treasurer candidates. We have three financial uh, secretary candidates. We had two parliamentarian candidates, and we had one chaplain candidate. So the president elect was Madam what's her name? Nancy Siawe McCabe. Madam McCabe is your president elect for Unico, and Jan Vleu is the vice president elect. And over time we will be able to bring Madam McCabe and vice president elect Dr. Jan Vleu to the show over a couple times. But we this is just our introductory portion of why we weren't here last weekend. We as we gather to bring our thoughts. So today we'll be looking at several issues in Liberia. Now we've seen that the CSA Director General Dr. Josias Flomo Jokai was spotted at the movement to support President Boakai, the Nimbo, which was funded by Deputy Speaker Thomas P. Fala, and has sparked a lot of debates between Liberians, between oppositions and the ruling party. Yes, we then get to witness the or see the graduation price of $755 as the Adventist University of West Africa. I think the SD University in Liberia charging an entire graduation package of $755. We will talk about that, and over time, maybe tomorrow, maybe next week, we'll invite a strong alumni and of the Adventist University there in Liberia. So we'll take a look at that, and we'll look at youth. We'll discuss these issues. But first, we'll take our 5 minute, 1 minute break, and then we'll be right back. Stay tuned with us here on Sandra Network.
Come and listen to Sandra TV. We the best in time. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up to Sandra TV. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up to Sandra TV. Veronica the boss for Sandra TV. She here to give you the best. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Central TV.
I love
Central TV is here. We here to inform you, listen and be inspired. Central TV is here. We the best now in time. Oh, listen and be inspired. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up to Central TV. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up to Central TV. Veronica the boss for Central TV. She here to give you the best.
So thank you for staying with us. Thank you for staying with us here on Samja Network, who will dive into our conversations. I mean, one of the trending topics now in Liberia, as well with our guests, is the fact that the 7 Days Adventist University, I'm putting this right out here, the Adventist University of West Africa, uh, you know, the Adventist University is now, not is now has over the time being an expensive institution. The Adventist University plays a graduation package of $755, and it has sparked debate among our Liberians there. So we will talk about this a little bit. What I think personally, and then you will give your opinions. You can put it in the comment section, or you can also call on the show. Now, and I'm going to read exactly what this says, right? It's Adventist University of West Africa Finance Office. This was dated on May 5th or the 5th of May 5, 2026. The reference financial requirement for graduation, the name of students, right? Please be informed that you are obligated to no let's stop. Let's stop, right? Let's pause right here. You are obligated let's continue. Please be informed that you are obligated to the institution. As such, your financial clearance for graduation will not be given until you settle your financial obligation. Below is the breakdown. Tuitions and fees balance $0. Graduation fee is $450 United States. Project and souvenir is $200. Thesis book processing is $25. Transcript fee is $30. Graduation gown is $50. Refundable based on the return of gown. And the total graduation package is $755. Guys, let's talk about this. Let's chat a little bit about this. We have I've had a couple of friends that graduated from the Adventist University of West Africa. And when I spoke to a couple of them over the time, they said, "Hey, Leon, the university is expensive in general. It's not just about the graduation fee, but regardless of what it is, UA, if I'm pronouncing it well, UA is expensive." And I'm like, "Yeah, I understand it's expensive, but uh, mandating people to pay 755. Okay, let's look at this on a very unbiased scale. Yeah, you are charging a university student after spending all of this money. You quote unquote it's expensive after spending all of this money on graduation, on credits and project management, but then you get to charge them $755, and you are not saying that, oh, you don't have to. I understand the graduation fee is 450, understandable, right? But souvenir fees is $200. So in the letter from the finance office, it says, please be informed that you are obligated to pay all of this money. So you are telling us that if the students does not pay the 750 55, they're not gonna graduate. Whereby the project fees should be something like, okay, I get the project fees, but the souvenir fees, why I don't have the money to pay the 755, what becomes of it? And I've seen people out there defending, oh, this university is expensive. Absolutely, I get that part. But if you are saying in your letter that, hey, you are obligated to the institution by paying 755, what are we doing? I thought the obligation should be the 750. Or you can say, look, pay the $750. You don't want souvenir, it's up to you. We're not giving you souvenir, but just pay your graduation fees. Because I graduated today from UA. I don't want souvenirs. I don't care about it. I'm not going to use it anyways. All I need is my diploma cover and my diploma. And maybe the entrance, I mean, the transcript fee. But then you charging 450, but just an additional 200. So considering our Liberian economy now, where it is very, very hard to get a job when you graduate, depending on what you graduate with, you are saying that, look, you pay 755, you graduate. I don't care if you found job or if you do not find job. So what I'm saying is wrong. And I think the Ministry of Youth, the Ministry of Education needs to intervene in situations like these. Liberia on its own is not a strong financial country wherein the job availability are there. In Liberia, you'll graduate and you'll be opportune to go there, and you'll be opportune to go there and vent for yourself and look for your own job. So why am I paying 755 if UA is not securing me a job? So I'm not saying the graduation fee is high. I'm saying the graduation package is high. That's close to $1,000 just for graduation package. You gotta wear the gown, you gotta do your project. I get the project fee part of it. I get $200. I don't want to have a souvenir. I don't want to partake out of this stuff. All I want to do is just pay my 450, pay my transcript fees, and let me graduate. Let me graduate. It's wrong. So I know people who are right now. Some of them, they are very wrong. And a very good friend of mine, Marco Bloje, I think he's in OR right now. They petitioned the government that, hey, this fee is very, very high. It is very, very high for people to pay this amount of money. So I'm going to read his petition, because if I'm out here paying 750, if I'm out here paying 750, is these things are very wrong. That I'll be out here and pay 755 as a graduation requirement, right? That you're saying I'm obligated to pay 755 as a graduation project fee. Wherein you there, I don't get the logic, guys. I don't. And no disrespect to Uwa, but it is just all shades of wrong. It's all shades of wrong. And as such, it's very imperative that we look into this conversation to see how best we can address it. So I'm encouraging the ministry of the ministry of education to take a look at this. You pay $1,000 to go to school, to enroll in school. You pay $1,000 over credits, right? You get your credits down. You from freshman up to your senior year, you have it. Up to your senior year, you have it. But then when it comes to graduation package, it says 755. No 755, no graduation. Like it's wrong. It's very wrong. So we'll take a very short break as we bring our whole panel on that to discuss
Come
this.
and listen, everybody, to Central TV. We here to give you the best. Oh, come and listen, enjoy the show. Come and listen to Central TV. We the best in time. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up to Central TV. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up to Central TV. Veronica the boss for Central TV. She here to give you the best. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Central TV. Yeah.
Thank you. All of you, welcome back to Sometime Network on our Primetime Friday. We will as the story develops, we will try to bring people who are attending the Adventist of West Africa. I hope that's how you pronounce it. Adventist University of West Africa, for us to explore on this issue, to know what are we facing. One thing I want us to look at today as our topic is domestic violence. Domestic violence amongst young people. The domestic violence amongst you know our girls and our boys. We have seen over the time countless of stories. We have heard countless of stories of people being abused domestically, people being violent, people being talked to anyhow, from relationship wise to family wise. I want to sit out here and talk about it, as is very wrong to abuse anybody, whether it's psychologically, whether it's emotionally, whether it's domestically, whether it's physically. Abuse is very wrong. And to our young girls, to our sisters out there whom are in a situation where you are being, you know, uh, abused, whether it's in school, whether is with friends, whether it's with your job site. Any form of abuse is wrong. You cannot sit there and endure it. It's wrong. So I'm encouraging all of you right now to speak up, because if you are being abused as a young person, that is, you would think that it's normal, but absolutely it's not. If you sit there, allow yourself to be abused as a female or a male in any situation, it is wrong. It should not be encouraged. It should not be endured. It should not be on any ways, means, or formed. Should sexual abuse, I mean, not sexual abuse, or any form of abuse, sexual abuse, emotional abuse, domestic abuse, financial abuse, any form of abuse is absolutely wrong. There has been a lot of, so I'm a big fan of crime scenes, especially when it comes to crime movies and stuff. We have seen on the news that a young man or young woman get, in a relationship, and then your partner is abusing you, but because you are in love, you're in love, and your life happens. And we have seen young kings out there, young kings who are in relationship with females, also being abused. It's wrong. It's every shades of wrong. So here at Sandra Network, we say we do not agree to it, do not support it. So whenever you are in any form of abuse, there is no man or there is no woman in his or her right senses will sit there and abuse anybody, regardless of any situation. It's not right. And if y'all lady here watching me right now being abused in any form, whether you know it or you do not know it, whether it's knowingly or unknowingly, walk out. If any guy out here, you know yourself, right? You have been abused as a young man. You have been abused as a young man. You have to walk out. You have to walk away. You have to take a very broad step and be like, look, I cannot do this. I'm walking out for your own sake, for your own peace. Because if you don't work out that relationship, if you don't work out that friendship, if you don't work out of that job place, you will continue to be looked down upon. You will continue to be abused. You will continue to be, seen as little or nothing in the society. So walk away. Walk out. While there's still time, walk away. So regardless of what it is that is keeping you there, that is making you, in that place to feel like, hey, I'm here, I'm focused, I'm determined. Walk away. Walk away. It is very, very wrong. And on another note, if you know somebody that knows somebody that will sit and be in that situation, that will sit and be in that place, that will sit and be in any vicinity of yours, and you know that your friend or sister or brother is being talked down upon, is being overlooked. I'm gonna tell you like this: violence or abuse starts out of nothing. It's not an incident that can happen. It is a process. Being smart with you, right? I understand that part. But your brother or sister will just look at you and just call you out your name, call you the B word. You think it's normal? Oh yeah, no, it's not. Absolutely not. It is not normal. If anybody call you out your name, it's wrong. Disrespect you, curse you out in front of your friends, curse you out in front of your family. It's wrong. There is no real man that will do that. Not none whatsoever. And some people be like, oh yeah, he's controlling or she's controlling. My brother, my sister, walk away. Walk now while you can. Matter of fact, don't walk. Run. Do not walk. You need to be running. Because when you are walking, You take baby steps, right? Baby steps. But when you are running from every form of domestic abuse, every form of insult, of disrespect, whether it's towards you, your children, your family, your friends, walk away. Run. It's not healthy. Not at all. So I'm encouraging anybody here who's experiencing that. It's not good. It's so not good. So we here at Sandra Network to say is very, very wrong. And people think that it's out of love, but it's not. It's not. It's not out of love. You have to understand and you have to know, like, hey, and the sadden part is you as a victim would think like, oh, this person did that. No, my brother, my sister. That's not love. And the thing is, these things happens on YouTube. Go put on a domestic violence movies, right? If you have YouTube, if you have Netflix, if you have what, if you are outside of library, if you have Hulu, you have Amazon Prime. There are a lot of lessons to be learned in those domestic abusive relationship. Domestic abusive and abuse. It may not be physical, my sister or brother. It may not be physical. It may not be Imagine something people can see. It could be emotional abuse. You are just there. Oh, I'm this. You are just there. You cannot move. But then you are young. You have a lot of bright features ahead of you. You have a lot of great, great, great years. You're not even in your prime yet. But you sit there. Oh, the person, yeah, the person been together for a long time. No, no. If we don't leave now, my dear, maybe too short. So why you can? Why you able to move, walk away, run? Before you know it, you are there in that situation. You cannot move again. So why you still can run, move away, talk to somebody. Listen, guys, I'm in the military here. We have a hotline, right? We have a hotline for any psychological reason. That if you need therapy, go to therapists. Go to therapists. If you need help, find somebody, talk to somebody. Like, guys, I'm going through this, I'm going through that. Do not be in that situation alone, because you know what? You are not alone. Because if you sit down there and let somebody just disrespect you, whether you are male, as we say in our labyrinth vernacular, right? They will just load down upon you. You'll just be looking at a mumu, because they will talk to you anyhow. They will control you. Not just control you, but it'll make you feel like you're nothing. What about when you just take a step away? You be like, I mean, be like, hey, as we say right now in our labyrinth vernacular. But when like me, I know myself like Miss Maria load upon it, like so. But when you just walk away, boom, you be like, wow, be like, wow. So here, our Sandra Network, I know it's kind of leading Liberia, and it's gonna. So we just want to give you a little 30 minutes of conversation to say, look, we are here to encourage you. So whenever you're looking at somebody anywhere, be very careful, very very careful, be very safe, be safe out there. Talk to your loved ones, talk to friends, families, this, that, look left, pastors. Get on the phone and say, look, please, I'm going through a lot. Please talk to me, right? Going through a lot. Please talk to me. Please listen to me. Let me talk to you. So I'm begging you. So here at Sandra Network, we want to say have a very, very blessed weekend. We will look deep down into this entire UA situation. We'll bring guests on the show, guests who are in support of this, guests who are not in support of it, as we unpack the situation. We'll talk about it. We'll make you feel good, we'll make you feel fine, right? We'll talk to you. We'll explore, we'll unpack every situation, everything. Stay blessed, stay happy, and thank you. God
I
bless.
love the remix.
Some TV is here. We here to